Hey guys, it's Saturday morning here. Um, I wanted to give you a quick tour of my CB and my pickup truck at home, as well as how to tune your antenna properly. So this will be quick. I'm just waiting for the boiler guy to get here. So this is a Striker 655 HP. Great radio. It's tuned by Dave White over at Clean Wave again, just like my 497. Performs really well. Um, Puts out about 65 watts, which is more than anyone ever needs as far as barefoot radio goes. Um, Got an static mic with a metal cord. Um, that is Wilson coax. It's decent coax. There's better stuff out there, but it does just fine for me. And then right outside is a 4-foot fire stick. I have a new antenna on order, 4.5-foot skip shooter. So maybe I'll do a review on that. This is a great talking radio though. But anyway, before the boiler guy gets here, I'm gonna go over with you how to properly tune your antenna. First is to make sure you're in an open space, and the reason why I am not in an open space is because once again I'm waiting for somebody to show up at the house. So make sure you're in a proper space, big empty parking lot, open baseball field, something like that. Something without any obstructions within maybe like 300 feet of you, something like that. My driveway isn't really ideal, but this is just for demonstration purposes only. Um, this is an static SWR meter. It's got a power meter on it too. So right here, this is where the coax goes to the antenna, and then I have a 3-foot jumper wire coming from the radio to the meter. Make sure your radio is on full power, because it's probably where you're going to be running your radio. And you're going to want to check your SWR. So we'll just go to the middle of the band right now, just to see where we're at. We'll go to channel 20. Pay attention to this side of the meter. This is going to be tough to do with one hand. But key up your mic and use this little knob. It's going to be hard to do with one hand. Bring it down to set. Make sure it's on set too, or else you get an inaccurate reading. Okay, we're on set. Now go from forward to reflected power. Switch it down. This has an SWR on the middle of the band of about 1.7, which is a little bit high. Usually anything under 2 is safe, but that's a little high for me. So if you're gonna go, you want to adjust your antenna, you're gonna want to check your SWRs on channel 1 and 40. So you repeat the process. Key up your mic. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. Key up your mic. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's tough doing it with one hand. Switch to reflected. Okay, so I have an SWR about 1.3 on channel 1. And now we'll switch channel 40. Switch that back to forward. Key up your mic again. And switch to reflected. Alright, we got an SWR over 2. So what that means is, basically a good rule of thumb is, if you have lower SWRs on channel 1 than you do on channel 40, your antenna will need to be shorter. If it's the other way around, higher on channel 1 than channel 40, then your antenna needs to be longer. So in my case, my antenna wants to be shorter. So And I'll show you how to do that on a fire stick. These are pretty flexible. You can just bend it down, pop this little cap off. Hold on. Stick you in my pocket real quick. And you got a little screw here. You can unscrew the bottom part and takes the lock off, and then really you can do full turns at a time, quarter turns, half turns. I'm gonna do a full turn and see what that gives me. Lock it down and make sure you put the cap back on, because that matters. Okay. Yep, sorry, I had to put you in my pocket again. And we're gonna go back to channel 19 and see, or channel 20, wherever we were on. I think we were on 20. We'll go on channel 20 and see where that brought us. So, make sure that's on forward. Okay. Okay, it's on set. Now I brought it down to about 1.5, which is good. Ideally, you want to be around, 1.5 or better, but anything under 2 is safe to operate. So I might just leave mine here, or I can further tune it if I want, but I usually leave mine here because I run low band on this radio as well. The local trucker channel here is low side of 19, and just for shits and giggles, we'll see what that did for us on that channel. Key up your mic. Oop. Make sure you're on forward. Key up your mic. Bring the meter to the set position and reflect it. Yeah, so that brought my SWRs up a bit to about 1.6, 1.7 or so. About 1.6. So that's okay. Like you said, you're probably going to want to bring that a little closer. Let's see, my meter just fell. Bring that a little closer to, under 1.5. But like I said, I'm not real worried about it. I'm getting a new antenna soon anyway. But just again, make sure you're in an open space, not like this. Your vehicle is off, all the accessories are off, doors and windows are closed. And just do what I did with the meter. All right, hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.